Hey everybody, today is Thursday, January 28th, 2021, and you know what that means. It means it's been a full calendar year since I've gotten a haircut, but also it means we have a new event in Idle Heroes. It's a Thursday. We have new events. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the new event. I'll be talking about Chinese New Year, which is next week's event. That's what I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about Chinese New Year. We got one more week until we get there. And I will be doing a 10 bomb in the Void Summons. But before I give my thoughts on this week's events, I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that's watched my videos and said, hey, I want to subscribe to this guy. I want to see what he's up to. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me. We're up to 250. I'd love to hit 1,000. So I just really appreciate it. Diving right in, let's talk about this week's event. We get the Legion package. So if you're not aware, and if you have the money, these $50 packages are pretty insane value. If you feel like splurging on something, this is one of the best ways you can splurge $50. Now granted, it's an idle game. If you don't feel like spending money, no problem. I completely understand. But the fact that you're getting 10 cores, whereas typically when you want a core, for $50, you're getting only 8 and 2,500 gems. Here you're getting 10 and 5,000 gems. You're also getting any hero you want that's non-light or dark, including the newest ones. The Delosium skin I could not care about at all. You do not buy these packages necessarily to get the skins at this point. And you also get 300 crystals, which, a pay-to-win artifact on average is usually about $200 unless it's a special event. And 300 crystals will get you about a quarter of a pay-to-win artifact, because when you finish an event, you're usually around 2,400 and they're usually 3,600. So you're really getting, value. You're getting $100 worth of value with these packages. So they're very good packages. If you have the money to spend on them, I recommend them. But let's move on. So the event this time is collecting Bamboo Liquor Party. Having some fun in China. The Bamboo Liquor Party. So I've just talked about, you're typically going to finish around 2,500. What I would do if I were you, you never want to spend your crystals. Almost never, unless you're super well off on getting like a Russ or a Morax here. And I personally would not use my crystals, which you can exchange your crystals for Bamboo Liquor to get the Ree. Ree's okay. He's definitely not one of the better artifacts right now. Last month with the artifact selection chest, that was a huge event. Hopefully they bring that back. Because, when you really want to just be able to choose whichever one you want. But what I would do, if I was a new player and I was working on a Horus, obviously go for your Horus. Otherwise, I would put pretty much everything into heroic summon scrolls. You get better value going for the prophet orbs. And if you want to go for that, you can. But prophet orbs are becoming easier and easier to get. And heroic scrolls, you really want to make sure you have them for the special events. So I would spend my heroic scrolls and then I'd finish out with gold. I would not get the Reuse Scepter unless you really had a particular reason you were trying to do it for a speed build character. The Wishing Fountain event, this is pretty straightforward. Valkyrie is no longer being used. She's not relevant in anything. People still have her, but they should have dropped her out and exchanged her. I'm talking to somebody in my guild at this point. Why you still got Valk? But yeah, she's not needed. I would say if you have the tokens to complete a loop, go ahead and do it. I would also say that usually during Valentine's Day, there's an event that rewards you for spending your Wishing Well tokens, Wishing Fountain tokens. So make sure you have enough tokens to do 4 loops by Valentine's Day or soon after, in case that comes back. Personally, I'm going to always try and keep enough to do 4 loops, and then once I start getting above that is when I'll start spending on these. The Mysterious Chest. I love Idle Heroes, kind of. But DHAs, what are we doing with these chests? So if you don't know, if you're new to the game, definitely buy this chest. It's a great value. 100 gems for 5 scrolls. Almost always buy this chest. Pretty good value. Yeah, just buy this chest. This chest is amazing. Even if you're not building Flora, I don't only know her name because I use her so low. Flora, I was going to call her Fiora. If you're not building Flora, the 30 feathers, and especially if you're new, the 30,000 guild coins are huge. I remember when I first started playing, it was just like, I need these guild coins. Like, guild coins are so huge at upping up your heroes in the early game. So I would definitely buy this package. 8,000 is pricey, but I would buy it even if you're not building the hero. But DH Games, what are we doing with these 2 packages? I would love to know the statistics on who actually buys these. Like, who has enough gems to throw 6,500 gems on just crap like this? And I think, it's 2021 now. We got a new year, Chinese New Year. Can we see a change to these 2 chests, please? Because nobody wants them. Nobody buys them. You should not be buying these. If you're buying these, you're making a mistake. You could be buying cores. You could be buying heroic summon scrolls. Yeah, I said nobody. Maybe you're mega well and low on dust and you have so many gems you could get it. But no normal mortal would be buying these. So that's what I'd recommend there. For Ormus's Workshop, this is just the event that if you have multiple pay-to-win artifacts, we're actually going to be able to get our Splendid A and B, or maybe I'll get a Splendid Staff Punisher. I haven't decided. I've got the chest from last event, and I have 2 stars of both of these. I'll probably go A and B. One weird thing that you may not be aware of with Ormus's Workshop, if you're trying to go all the way, from Glittery to Splendid, it's not anything I realized. You can only get 30,000 artifact essence in one event. I don't know why. I haven't thought hard enough about the reasoning why, but you can see it's 13,000, 23,000, 30,000. So you could only level up 1 during an event. So I ran into that last time where actually I couldn't level up my A and B because I had already done too much of this essence. So just something for you to be aware of. If you got grand plans, Glorious Boost, pretty good artifacts here. Magic Stone Sword if you're insane and you're going for like the glittery version or the splendid version. For Void Realms Gate with Inosuke, A and B is probably the best artifact in the game at this point. Demon Bell for Energy Funnel. I would never consider getting the Antlers Cane for any reason whatsoever. And Crown is falling out of favor, but it's one of the best single artifacts you can get if you just have one of them. But I would never get a Crown over an A and B unless you have 12 A and Bs. So at this point, especially if you're later on in the game, maybe even just period, you really should be using your feathers in the Glorious Boost and not be using them to get unique heroes. It's just not worth it. They've given us enough ways to get the individual heroes we have with all the events, and you really should be using your feathers on artifacts because artifacts are the end-all be-all of the game. So that's this week. Boring. Not that boring, but what we're really excited for, what we're drinking the bamboo liquor for, is next week. So what do we got going on? Well, Ormus's Workshop continues, Glorious Boost continues, blah blah, House of Eternity, unless you're will or have stuff you can't really use that. Value package, we don't know what's in it yet. Hero Exchange event, let's start with here. Pretty strong heroes here, specifically Russell. If you're building a Russell, this is a great opportunity for you to get another copy. These other 3 heroes at 2021, I don't know that I would necessarily even spend my food to get them. If you're close and you're building one, cool. Belrain definitely has some applications still. Ada can have a few. Terra, I've even seen being used in some teams. Donkey, my guild leader, still uses him sometimes. But definitely, if you're going to be able to get one hero, get the Russ. Okay, what else we got? We got the Spring Festival. So this is going to be like events in the past where there's gift boxes and you can purchase additional gift boxes with gems, and probably the last gift box you're going to be able to get with actual money. And usually they're a pretty good value. And what you can see here too, there will be a growth plan. The growth plans in the past have been a great value. Probably even better, if you're going to spend money. Legion package is great, but usually growth, especially if you're a middle game player, early game player, growth plans are a lot better. One thing to be aware of, if you are going to purchase it, try and purchase it before you do your daily quest that day, because you don't actually earn progress on it until you activate it. And actually, even if you don't get the paid one, you still want to activate it before you sign in and do your quest for that day. So try and remember that on next Thursday. We talked about the gift box carnival. We don't know exactly what will be in them yet. You can see, I'm going to go just read this off. Line Dance Gift Propitious? Is that a word? I feel stupid right now. I assume it means a lot. Propitious? Coins to carry and ticks to get great rewards. Proprietous coins can be acquired from summon prize event. The gift box carnival spring. So follow the hints, match the correct heroes, and get great rewards. It sounds like we're gonna get a lot of cool stuff. Honestly, a lot of free things. Should be good if you're a free to play player. Should be good if you're a low spending player. Okay, and now the big one that we're all excited about. Next week, Chinese New Year starts, so we will be having the Hero Summoning Prize Lottery, and we will be getting the new hero, Tussilago, Tussi Slide. I don't really know how you enunciate this character yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at them. So as of this moment, this is everything we know about Tussilago. We know they're light, we know they're assassin. We can go ahead and play the video of what we're getting. She's bred in a pod by Tara. Not really digging the look of this character. Not my kind of aesthetic. Little creeping me out, honestly, with the big eyes and the big thighs. But we got Tussilago. They will be announcing more information on Saturday about what her specific skills are. We know she's light. We know she's assassin. Keywords: Sacred Emblem and Divine Retribution. Do you have any thoughts on what those two are? Divine Retribution to me sounds like when she dies, she comes back to life like Carrie and does damage to who killed her. Sacred Emblem sounds like a buff that protects her team maybe. That doesn't really fit with an assassin, so we don't really know yet. We know we're getting details on Saturday for Tussilago, so I'll have another video where we can do a reaction to that together, see some of the skills, and give my thoughts on that. But I will definitely be doing at least one round for Tussilago, maybe doing all four, probably doing all four. I really, really need those materials in order to regress some of my E5 heroes that I don't use as much now. So hopefully she's Broco, and we'll be doing that Tussi slide together. Okay, and I promise you all a 10 bomb on Compass of Transcended. You can see we did 92 summons. So far, we've only gotten 4 hearts. So instead of getting the 6 we would have gotten by doing guidance, we've only gotten 4 from Fate. So we're failing pretty hard. We're definitely due a 10 bomb this time. We'll be going for Ignis again and Mim. I would only consider maybe doing ticks instead of Ignis and working on my second ticks, but I think it's going to be easier and make more sense for me to get a Ignis up to 10-star ASAP for Void Vortex. So we've got the E5, but if we could just get 5 copies of her right now, that would be great. Mim, again, just for Mim Army. I don't need any of these heroes really at all. So we're going to do that. Definitely rooting. I don't know. Do I want 5 copies of Ignis or do I want 5 hearts? I would take either one, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's one of our 10 down. That's 2 of our 10 down. So we've only got 7 remaining. Oh, God. 6 remaining, 5 remaining. Okay, the next 5 have to all be hearts. Come on, guys. Jesus, come on. No. Oh, my God. Give me 2 hearts. Are you kidding? I hope you all enjoy watching me suffer. 102 summons and still only 4 hearts. Oh my God. That was crap. That was a big load of crap. We're getting close to 5,000 or 5 million. We should be there maybe by the time Asmodel releases. They keep delaying that hero, which is really great work. Really exciting. You know, they just wanted to wait until I got to 5 million. God damn, man. Bad luck, huh? Do you get more after this? You do. Okay, cool. So I don't know how high up this goes. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know in the comments. But hope you enjoyed watching me suffer there. But I'm excited. I'm excited about Chinese New Year. It sounds like it's going to be a good event. Hopefully, Tussilago is bonkos. And I will see you all in my video on Saturday probably, where I'm breaking down her skill set and giving my thoughts on what we can expect from her, because I'm sure she'll be interesting no matter what. See you all later. Bye.